Welcome to the second part of the tutorial. We will take a look at the count if function, sum if function, and average if function. So let's begin with the count if function. Back at our previous Excel sheet, we have here students, their marks, pass or fail, A plus, and grade. Now let's do some calculations. Let's take a look at number of students who have passed. Okay, so number of students who have passed, let's just merge this cell. Okay, so as we can see here, the number of students will passed. So we will be doing a count on the number of students that have passed. So we will be using the count if formula. As you can see, the count if formula has a range and a criteria. Let's take a look. Equals count if. So it will count the number of cells if it satisfies a condition. So it first uses a range and a criteria. Which is our range? Pass and fail. So this is our range. We select the range C5 to C14. When we press the comma, it says our criteria. What are we looking for in this cell that we want to count? We want to count the number of students who have passed. So we were looking for PASS, pass. Bracket close, press enter. It gives us 7. So exactly 7 students here have passed. As we can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 students have passed. Similarly, number of students who have failed. Let's just merge this cell. The condition will be equals to count if within a bracket. The range, we are still looking at the same range, comma, the criteria we're looking for is fail. Bracket close, enter. 3 students have failed. What about number of students who have A plus? Similarly, we just merge this out. Where are we gonna look for the A plus? Over here. Okay, so we will do another count if within bracket, the range, we're looking for the range in column E, so we select column E, and the criteria we're looking for is A plus. Remember, what we're looking for should be always inside a bracket. Let's enter. We see 2. Exactly 2 students have an A plus. Okay, now we'll take a look at the sum if function. The sum if function will perform a sum if it satisfies a certain criteria. So there are 2 ranges, as we can see, a criteria range and a sum range. Let's take a look. Let's do a sum on sum of numbers of students, so not numbers, rather sum of marks of students who have passed. So in here we will attempt to sum up the total marks of students who have passed. So there are 2 ranges. One range contains the marks, the other range contains pass or fail. So if we start the sum if function, we press a bracket. It first tells us to identify the criteria range and then the sum range. Which is the sum range? We will sum the marks. So the marks are the sum range. What is the criteria range? Pass or fail. So for the criteria range, we select pass or fail. Okay, done. What is the criteria we're looking for? We are looking for the word pass. Okay, and finally it's asking us the sum range. If the students have passed in this range, we will add their marks, which is in the marks range. We have selected the marks range, we press enter. 451. So 85 plus 45 plus 67 plus 94 plus 69 plus 51 plus 40 equals 451. This is the sum of the marks of the students who have passed. What about the sum of marks of students who have a B? Okay, students who have scored a B. Now, how many students have scored a B? 1 and 2. So our criteria range will be in column E for the grade. We're looking for students who have gotten a B, and if we do find the students, we will add their marks. So the function will be sum if bracket starts criteria range. Where is our criteria? Students who have B. Where is it located? In column E. So we select the E range, E5 to E14. What is our criteria? We are looking for B. And what is our sum range? The marks. So we will add the marks. Press enter. 136. As you can see, 69 plus 67 equals to 136. Finally, the average if function, it's somewhat the same as the sum if function. It has a criteria range and average range. So let's do a final evaluation on average of students who have failed. So we will be using an average if function. Range, criteria, and average range. Who have failed? Why are the students who have failed? In column C. So this is our criteria range selected, comma, the criteria. What are we looking for? We're looking for fail. And then average range. We'll perform an average on the marks. Selected, press bracket close, we press enter. 32. Who have failed? 26, 28 and 36. Average of 28 and 36 is 32. Let's do that manually. Average of 36 and 28 is 32. So as you can see, this is how we use the count if function, sum if function, and average if function.